Well, good morning. I'm driving down the driveway right now. Today is a very exciting day. It is rainy and my hair is doing something that I am not responsible for. So ignore that. I might put it up in just a little bit. So I am headed to Greensboro today to pick up a new car. So I know that you guys watched me do the test drive of the Cadillac Lyriq. Oh gosh, I don't even remember how many months ago that was now. Probably back in February, maybe? Something like that. January, February. And I fell in love with it. I've been in love with it. I was waiting for the new model year to come out. And I ordered one and I'm on the way to pick it up right now at Bill Black Cadillac in Greensboro, who is today's sponsor. So I am so thrilled to be working with them. They have been the absolute dream to work with. And when I tell you I started inquiring about the Lyriq probably a year and a half, if not 2 years ago, I think that it's probably longer than that. And Yakira, who is the salesperson I've been working with, she has been so extremely helpful, so patient. Because we were building the house, I knew that I wasn't going to be ready to buy it until after we moved in. And I wanted to sit on it a little bit, as you do. And she has been so lovely. She has checked in with me without any pressure. She is just the most lovely human being also. She has got the best laugh. You guys will meet her today. Do you know what I mean when I say that when you walk in somewhere, sometimes you can tell if the people there enjoy working there or not? I immediately knew everyone at Bill Black loved working there. They are just so genuinely happy, and it's everyone from the salesperson to the managers to just random people that I see in the lot. They are all just genuinely happy all the time. So they are doing something right with their employees, and that really is something that I appreciate, because if you're not creating a good environment for your employees to work in, then they're not going to be able to give good service to your customers. And I have just been so overjoyed. I have never been so happy and had a car buying process be so pleasant in my entire life. So I want to take you guys, show you Bill Black Cadillac, show you all the wonderful people that I've been working with, and then really do a deep dive on all the features of the Cadillac Lyriq. It is so wonderful to be able to go into this situation stress-free. I don't think that's ever happened. And as a female, a car buying process can be a little intimidating because you just always assume, oh, well, they're going to take advantage of me, or I'm not going to know what to do because I'm a woman. At least that's how I feel. And over the past couple of years, I've really educated myself not only on what I want, but what I'm looking for in a vehicle, in a dealership, what I am like red flags to watch out for at dealerships. And I've run into a few of those. Even when I was looking at another Cadillac dealership, I just had this feeling that that wasn't the right place for me to buy. And then I walked into Bill Black, and it was, it's weird to say, but it was like they already knew me. It was so wonderful. Luke ate all their snacks the last time that we went to do the test drive. So I want to apologize to them in advance for that. They're always offering us snacks, drinks, and I know that's such a little thing, but it's the tiny stuff like that that makes a difference to me. And just their pleasant attitude, their genuine, just their genuineness in general. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on some music and enjoy this rainy drive, and I'll see you at Bill Black. Okay, we have finished up with all of the boring paperwork stuff, and I'm sitting here with Russ from Bill Black Cadillac here in Greensboro, and I've already told you guys what is special about Bill Black, but I wanted him to kind of go over what is special on their end and what they do, how they run their business here, because obviously something's working, because everyone is so happy here, and everyone that comes in here seems to be happy too. So I'm going to hand it over to Russ. Tell me a little bit more about what your focus is here at Bill Black.
Okay, well, thank you for buying from us again.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah. The biggest thing is I think dealers are always talking about their branding and their imaging and all the different things they do to try to differentiate themselves from everyone else. And we kind of put our money where our mouth was. We have faced a lot of issues with our competition. Sometimes can advertise a price online that's lower, if you will, than maybe where we're advertised.
Mm-hmm.
And the business model that everyone else has gone to is once you get to their showroom, 9 out of 10 times they've added a lot of accessories and add-ons to the vehicle that are, one, don't have to be disclosed online.
Right.
And two, they can set the price of it. So it allows them to be a lot more aggressive. But then once you get to their showroom, it's just the old typical bait and switch that so many people have heard about over the years. But now that's truly what's happening. There was a time where we were labeled as doing baiting and switching, but we really weren't. I had our factory rep come in back in September and I complained about it and I said, it's hard. We're running an honest store with a straightforward price. There's no gimmicks. It's the price you see, price you pay, and we're always $1,000 to $1,500 higher than the other people online. And I kind of questioned the experience the customers having when they went in the showroom.
Yes.
And I was like, from a factory standpoint, or do you feel good that they're having to go through that? And he said, I don't know what to tell you. You just got to come up with your own niche.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, then I'm going to start exposing what these other guys are doing. You look at our descriptions, and I basically just call them out, and I just speak in very down-to-earth terms.
Yeah.
And my descriptions will basically say, don't get played.
Yeah.
We don't do the BS here.
Yeah.
And then it's going to sound pitchy, but you ask any member of this staff, they'll tell you behind closed doors, when it's just us, we are adamant about the fact that when a customer gets to the store, everything we said we would do, we do.
Yes.
And the price they see is the price they pay. And it's a great deal for us. I threw out a price match guarantee back in September when we started all this.
Yeah.
And that was, hey, if you find a similar vehicle with a similar MSRP, you send that to us. And if we're in fact getting beat on price, we'll offer to match that deal by $500. We'll beat it by $500. No questions asked. I've had to do that one time.
Wow.
Since September.
Well, it tells you that you guys are already where you need to be.
Yes.
For sure. I have noticed that, especially with this car buying process, I even went to a different Cadillac dealership looking for my beautiful color whenever it came out. And the second that I walked in here, the feeling was different. Everyone here is in such a wonderful mood, and that lets me know that not only do they like to work here, but they're not having to do any wheeling or dealing, and they don't have that residual, holding back because of that. They're not worried about having to sell somebody something. They know what they have, and they're being fair and honest, and I think that plays a lot into it, in my experience.
I think it's really interesting that you're in tune with that, and you're not in the business, because that's truly what we're trying to do. In fact, when I hire people, it's hard to get fired here and it's hard to get hired here.
That's a good thing.
We've got the same sales staff that's been here for a long time. It's very little to no turnover.
Yes.
I don't need a talented salesperson.
Yeah. You need an honest one.
I need someone that's going to be ethical, straight up, and be a people person.
Right.
If they're likable, we can take care of the rest.
Yeah.
Because that's... some dealerships are looking for that person that could come in and sell 20 cars a month. And, that's great and all, but we really don't need that. And the other thing is, I've worked at the stores. That's where I came from, was from the model of the accessories.
Yeah.
You were never selling the vehicle. You were never selling the dealership. You got into this immediate, intense negotiation over why your price was different once they got there. That's what we sold.
Right.
It's exhausting. It's tiring. You end up making people mad.
And for the customer, too, I don't think anyone wants that experience. And I got to come here, and it's just been a great relationship. They know I'm here to buy a car. I know I'm here to buy a car. And that's kind of like the background.
Yeah.
And it's mostly a relational thing. And everyone here, I don't know if you're hiring based on laughs, But everyone here has such good laughs.
Yeah.
And you'll meet Yakira and Tobias in a little bit. And it's just been such a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you again for giving me that opportunity.
Well, thank you.
Because it's not normal, I think, especially as a female, to have like a super positive experience from start to finish.
Yeah,
so,
well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know how genuine and sincere that's been too. And that does matter to us. I mean, we talk about our culture, our environment. And I challenge them sometimes too. I'm like, listen, we all deal with life and we have bad days. And
Yes. Yeah.
we all have that. But I've told them, I said, if you can't come to work and feel good about it that day, it's okay. Stay home and we'll see you when you're over
when
yourself.
You're ready. Yeah. I love that. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your business.
Well, I thank you so much, and let's go look at this beautiful car. Oh my goodness. And this is the lovely Kira. She has been so patient. I think I asked about this vehicle, it's at least a year ago now, right?
Yes, definitely.
Oh my goodness. And we were building the house, and I know I wasn't ready yet, and she has been the loveliest person. I told her I need to buy her lunch for putting up with me. It's been a long time coming to get to this point, but it is absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to thank you so much for being, well, yourself. You're just so sweet, and I appreciate that.
Of course.
And I'm going to link Yakira's socials down below, because if you need a car, you need to come to her. She is phenomenal. And it just is really striking the difference that I've had, because I've had a lot of cars and the buying process is normally like, oh God, I have to go. It's like 6 hours long, and you've been phenomenal. It has been the complete opposite of that.
Thank you.
So I want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
I
Of
appreciate
course.
you
And you've
so
been
much.
great too.
Thank you.
You've been great.
Kindred spirit. Yes. So now we're going to go take a look at this car.
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot wait. What a beauty. It's so hard to pick up this color on camera. Oh my gosh.
It don't do it justice.
Wowie. Beautiful. So everybody, this is Tobias.
How's everyone doing?
He is wonderful. He's going to show me how to use this thing.
So,
It's a lot.
of course, if you're an electric vehicle, we're going to start with the charge port door.
Yes.
You just press that in, and it pops right on out.
Perfect.
You do DC fast charging, you're going to want to make sure you remove this part too.
Okay, gotcha.
But if you do a regular level 2 or level 1, you can just plug it into
Leave
the
it
top
up here.
part.
Gotcha.
Going around the vehicle, you do have the power presenting doors. As long as you have your fob on you, you walk up, you can unlock it, open, and present it
Ooh,
to you.
wait. I love that
You got one of the
color.
best interiors out there.
Yeah, I agree with you. Oh my gosh.
And I will point out, this does have the heated and cool seats. And you have the massager seats on this one as well.
I'm going to be using that on my way home. Holy guacamole.
And then all this lights up. Very beautiful. They even got the car design on there.
Gorgeous. Yeah, I can't wait to look at this at night. The lights on
Oh, yeah,
this
the
thing are
light
great.
choreography is amazing. You come back to the back, one thing you'll notice, you do have the Cadillac emblem that shines on the ground and lights up.
Oh, yeah, see
That's
it.
actually where you're able to kick and open the vehicle.
See, now I don't have that on my current car. I just have to wait for a while and then it'll open. That's
Or you
amazing.
can press the crest.
Woohoo!
Back here you do have buttons to let down your left and right seats in the back.
Beautiful.
You also have a 12-volt charger. That's good for like if you had a portable vacuum, car vac, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, 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 yes.
Under here, you have a little bit of storage, deep storage, and you get your standard level 1 and level 2 charger for at home
Beautiful.
charger.
Yes,
And it comes in a nice case with a Cadillac pressed on it.
beautiful. The attention to detail is there, that's
It
for
is.
sure.
And then you open that up. You can plug into a 120 or a 240 outlet.
Perfect.
So you
Yes.
have both attachments. And they made them black to make it look more classier because before they had white.
Yeah, that's a. They know what they were doing. Yeah.
And then that storage right back down there. You still got plenty of storage there.
Yes, I do. Beautiful.
And then you have your button to close that.
Button up there.
And it even beeps to give you time to get out of the way.
And I need that. Because I will say I have been bonked on the head before. That's my own fault.
Oh, yeah. Of course, your Michelin tires and beautiful wheel.
Beautiful.
Cadillac crest.
Oh, yeah.
This already has the wheel locks on it, so we'll make sure you have that in the glove box.
Yes.
But we'll jump in and go over a few things. And
Awesome. Yes. Let's get in this bad boy. Take it away. What you want me to do?
all right, so you can go ahead and start her up.
All right. It's always weird because it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do that. So the first thing we do is get it out of demo mode. So we're going to register.
Yay.
Now, it gives you the option if you want to sign in to link it with your Google.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
That personalizes it a little bit more. Oh.
She's already ready to go.
But you can even say stuff like, okay, Google, change driver temperature to 71 degrees.
Got it. Changing the temperature for the driver to
Like
70
literally hands-free.
my
It's
gosh.
incorporated really into the vehicle. You can tell it, do your heated seats to level 1 or...
Yeah, because no other car I've ever been in interfaces like that. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
only get like, hey, give me directions or
Yep.
whatever. That's awesome.
But you could change from heat to AC to your fan speed.
Ooh, yes.
All of that type of
I'm
stuff.
gonna be screaming in the summer.
And you can ask it typical questions you would ask Google as well, as
Right.
far as directions, all that stuff. It does come up.
I love it.
Couple of things to point out: your sunroof up here, the shade, going back.
Holy
but
moly!
it'll
I
go-
gotta show that off.
Oh yeah, and it keeps going.
Whoa! It's like the Jurassic Park vehicles that
Oh,
they
yeah.
drive through in. Holy moly!
And then if you just want to tilt the sunroof, you can. Otherwise, you click it and it going back.
That's beautiful.
But we don't want to do it because it is a
It
little
is
wet up there.
drizzly. Drizzly.
And then to go back, you just press the front part of the button.
Awesome.
And keep in mind, you can stop it at different points by clicking
How much
it again.
sun you want? Yeah.
Otherwise, it goes the full distance. You do have OnStar already set up. They already have your information. If you ever need them, you just press that blue
Press
button
the
right
button.
there.
Yeah, and I got an email from them. It was like,
Oh, yeah.
perfect.
But you get 8 years of your built-in stuff right here, your Google. You get 3 years of Super Cruise,
Ooh,
the self-driving, and you get 3 years of unlimited data. So your Wi-Fi, you can connect up to 7 different devices to the
I
Wi-Fi.
forgot about that too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You see how much
So,
I know.
Yeah, you get great features if you want to tie in a. You can log into Alexa.
Oh, perfect.
You can always see your vehicle status right here.
Yes.
That's going to show your tire pressure, your energy info, all of that type of stuff.
And then I also have this handy dandy app here. And I
App
get to
is
see
amazing.
everything. I can do everything. I can see how long till it's charged. I can check the climate.
You can plan a
It's the
route,
best.
including charging stops and
Which
everything.
is very important. Yes. Oh my gosh.
But yep, energy info, tire info, all of that's right up here.
Beautiful.
Not really recording anything yet. 'cause it
There's
hasn't
nothing
really been-
going on.
But your air quality, it even tells you your air quality index, which is insane.
That's perfect.
So you'll know if you need this recirculate button on or
In Greensboro, I probably do.
Greensboro's pretty bad. Home button always takes you back home. You have different drive modes.
Yeah, set me up for sport,
So,
baby.
You have tour, sport, snow and ice, and then my mode. You kind of do a quick tap. Like,
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
think I'm doing it wrong.
oops,
There we go.
And then snow and ice, my mode. You can do a custom mode where you adjust the feel,
Yes.
all that type of
yeah,
stuff.
because I like to have my steering pretty
Tight.
Yeah.
Snow and ice mode, and then
Regenerative
your mode.
braking,
Oh,
all
yeah.
of that. Sweet.
Google Assistant button, you can say the OK command, or you can press there, or you can use your voice command button, which is right here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Perfect.
You have your Play Store. You have 8 years of being able to get stuff from out of there as well.
Ooh.
So if you want your like Spotify directly on here versus going through the Apple CarPlay or anything, you can do it here. All of that stuff. So you can shop in there. You do have to sign into your Google account.
Right,
to get
right.
there.
Yeah.
Charging gives you all your charging information, which is big. It's
Yes.
suggested to charge to 80%. If you're taking a long trip, it's fine to charge
I
to
saw
100.
that. I was going to ask you about
And
that.
that's going to get you your full range of
Perfect.
308 miles.
Yes.
Which is
and
awesome.
It's great. And I know you can't say this, but I have noticed that it is actually much more than that.
And actually, a lot of customers say that,
Yeah.
but they err on the side of caution
Oh, and
because
yes.
it does depend on your climate usage
Yes.
in the vehicle and how you
You're
drive.
driving,
Some
yes.
people like one pedal driving, which is a little more
I like that.
regenerative.
Yeah.
And all of that type of stuff.
It takes a lot to get used to, though,
It
if I'm being
does.
honest.
It does. Like I
'Cause I'm
said,
like,
I have
"Whoa."
an EV and I'm like, do I want to do this or not? But you will
Depends
get
on
used
the
to
day.
it. Yep. But you can set up charge now or charge later. Some people you take advantage of off-peak rates. So they hit the
Oh.
charge later and set a schedule so that they can get the
I see what you mean.
advantage.
Yes, yes.
And then you also have where you can do the fast charge prep, which helps condition the battery to already be ready and at optimal temperature to receive fast charging.
I'm glad we're recording this so I can remember, because
yeah.
that's something that I need to remember
And the cool
to do.
thing is, let's say you're actually navigating to it, it'll automatically start the fast charge prep for you.
Perfect, because it knows what
that you're going to a
charger.
DC fast charger.
Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Home button takes you back out of there. Then we'll connect your phone here.
Yep.
in a little
Got an
bit.
Apple to connect.
Yeah. And then your camera views you can look at any given time. Of course, it comes up when you put it in reverse, but sometimes it's good to go ahead and look around, see
Yes.
what's going on. You got the bird's eye view, the bird's overhead,
Love that.
the rear. You can see literally everything. You even got the little side view,
Yes.
like if you're about to hit the
Ooh,
curb or
really
anything.
close.
So
That's a key right there. Yeah.
Yep. So it does all of that.
Perfect.
Again, you sign in.
She'll
it
tell me
pairs with
everything.
your house and everything. Like if you have a smart house, you can tell it, go ahead and get the lights on if you're bringing stuff
Yes.
into the kitchen, groceries.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm gonna be spoiled. Oh my goodness.
Under your settings, this is where you set all your vehicle settings.
Perfect.
So you go to vehicle. First thing you have is your typical audio settings, which that's under the radio tab as well.
Okay.
But you're able to adjust the bass, the fade, the surround sound, all of that
Yes.
type of stuff. This is where you go to set your drive mode customization to what you want it to be.
Perfect.
You also have Teen Driver that can get driving habits of whoever you have driving.
Ain't no teen driving this car for the foreseeable future.
Now, do you need your rear seat reminder on to let you
No.
know? So we'll go ahead and cut that off.
No kids, no dogs.
We also have where it can make you buckle before you shift into gear.
Ooh.
Some people like that, some people don't, because even if you just want to move it 1 foot, you have to buckle.
We'll leave that off for right now. Yep.
Now with the Super Cruise,
Mm-hmm.
do you want it to automatically decide when it needs to change lanes for you, or do you want a signal for it to?
That was a little scary when it was doing that. I think I want a signal to do
Okay.
it. That gives me a little bit of control.
There you go. So we'll change that to signal.
The illusion of control.
Now your climate and air quality. Do you want your cool seats to automatically come on when it's hot? And your heated
Yes.
seats when it's cool?
Oh, yeah.
And then you got the rear climate startup. You got your defog where to automatically defog
Perfect.
as well. All your safety features. You have a sweep of them.
Yeah.
Now, do you want your alert type to vibrate your seat, or do you want audible beeps?
I think the vibrations are good. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then you got your automatic emergency braking, the front pedestrian braking. Did you want your intersection collision braking on?
Why not? I mean, the more safety features, the better.
Oh, it's on automatically.
Oh,
You can cut
good.
it- You can
Yes.
cut it off there. You have your adaptive cruise notifier that just lets you know when traffic starts back up and your vehicle's going to start back going. Got side bicycle alert, lane
love
change alert. It literally has
Everything.
every.
I am safe. Let that be known to all my family members watching.
Very
I am
safe.
very safe.
You got your comfort and convenience. So that automatic power lift gate I was telling you about where you can kick, that's
Yes.
on already. You can kick to open it and kick to close it.
Yes.
Now, do you need your mirrors to point down when you're backing up?
I always use the cameras,
Me
so I
too.
don't think so. Yeah.
Now, do you want the mirrors to fold in when you lock the doors?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So now they're set. As soon as the door is locked, the mirrors are folding.
Perfect.
Do you want your rain sense wipers on?
Yes, please.
So to cut those on, that little knob on the stock right there, you're going to cut it to the one beside. Yep. You're going to cut it to the first click. And actually, it was already on. So go one more. There
That
you go.
one. There we go.
Yep.
And
So
it's
the
like, yes,
automatic-
it's raining.
Now, if you ever want to do it manually, you just still use that
yes.
same knob.
Perfect.
The rear one is right beside it.
Okay.
That's the first one. Yep.
And that's for the camera, and I can spray it off.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Now your lighting, this is the choreography. I'm sure you want that on.
Yes. Yeah.
And you have your ambient lighting with 126 different color
I
options.
cannot wait to play with this.
You can literally play with, it has presets. You can set
Let's
your
choose
own.
this one because it matches the car right now. We'll go with
It
that.
does. And you can change the brightness level. So if you want it to be a little bit
crank
brighter.
it, yeah.
I love the brightness of it.
So pretty.
It's
Yeah.
really nice. So back under there. Now, are you going to do memory seats? Driver 1, driver 2? Even if you're the main driver, you can have your seat set.
I'll
to
be
where you
kind to Luke and let him have one as well. Yes.
want. Now, do you want your seat to move to a different position when you're getting out of the vehicle?
I think that mine moves back in my
Yep.
current car.
So we can
Why
set
not?
that.
Yeah.
And then transport mode is literally if they're transporting the vehicle, so you won't
Don't need to
have
do that
worry about
anymore.
that.
Thankfully.
So now we can go back home. You still got more going
Yes,
on.
we do. Oh my goodness.
So this is another quick way to get to your ambient lighting settings.
These are a little bit more like quick buttons.
Yep.
Yes, got it.
You have your auto park assist.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're getting ready to park, if you want it to park for you, it can do that as well.
Perfect.
So you literally click that. You're going to tell it if you want a parallel or perpendicular park.
I've never let my car do this before, so I really do need to test it out.
And you'll tell it if you want to park left or right.
Oh gosh.
So now we're cruising through the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to detect the space and it's going to say, do you want to park here, or you can skip that space if you want to go to a different space.
This is too smart for me.
If you hit park vehicle, you're going to hit it and it's going to take control. So I will say it does do tight
Real
maneuvers.
tight, yeah.
However, it does get you in there perfectly.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a little nerve wracking, but
yeah, I'm just going to close my eyes and hope for the best.
And then we exit out of that.
Yeah, I love, let me show them this here, this little, the crest navigation. This is so wonderful to not have to reach up and touch it. It's
Especially if
my
you don't like
favorite.
fingerprints. That's
Right.
The perfect.
That is a big problem. Yeah, it's beautiful. And the feature that I love the most, honestly, is this purse area down here.
Yep.
That way I don't have to put it in the passenger seat anymore. It's awesome.
You see the details. They got Cadillac there. They got Cadillac crest in the lights.
It's amazing.
All
Yeah,
that
in the
type of
front.
stuff.
And this thing is just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for all of
Absolutely.
this. I'm gonna keep your phone number in case I have questions.
Absolutely.
But this is amazing, and I appreciate you guys so much.
Absolutely. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Well then, the car and I are home. The hair is up. It has been a very, very wet day. The hair was not hairing, and I needed to be able to focus on the car, so that's what I did. She is a beaut. She just fits in the garage. It's very close, but we still have plenty of room to walk around the back here and to open the trunk. So as long as I can remember which vibration of notifications of impending object I stopped on, should be able to park like that again. So I just need to learn how to park this thing in here is what I'm trying to say. But it is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna play around with different things. I need to put some stuff in here, normal car stuff. So I'm gonna let you see her in the garage lights because it is super overcast. So I gotta get some footage when the next sunny day is, which might not be for the next 5 or 6 days, of what it looks like in the sunlight because it's gorgeous. This color is absolutely beautiful. And anyway, let me show you the car. So obviously currently charging her. So we had these like the next
level up plugs put in. So it's kind of the ones that you use for a dryer unit. And that's gonna make sure that this thing charges fast. And you can kind of see how it's pink there, and it looks like a blue, gray, purple here. In the sunlight, there's also this really pretty pinky mauve that comes out. And there you go, you can see it a little bit. It's got this beautiful duochrome finish to it, and it changes all different colors. She is a beauty, and the handles pop out when you're walking up to it. Oh, I gotta get the keys. So the interior of this is so pretty. It's called Oxford stone, but it's like a creamy tan color. Are there any more lights I can turn on? Oh, it's because I have the sunroof closed. I was like, why was it so much brighter earlier? But it's got a ton of ambient lighting. It's a little dark in here for you guys to see, but a lot of space. Road trips would be very comfy. And then it's got the air conditioning for whoever's sitting back here to use. It also has two USB-C outlets for people to charge their phones, devices, what have you. So yeah, little suboptimal weather for showing off and or purchasing a new car, but we just did a little ride around. Luke and I went to the local coffee shop and tried to unsuccessfully use one of the public chargers that they have there. It's a Blink. The Blink system apparently was not working in downtown Eden. So I've yet to play around with that. I will when I go to Greensboro tomorrow, I think, because I do want to be comfortable with using the charging stations. I've downloaded all of the charging station apps and connected them with all the things that you're supposed to connect them with. So I'm very excited about that. But this thing is just so nice. And shout out to Luke. He's the one that obviously makes all of these things happen. But this thing is beautiful. And I am so lucky to have been able to work with Bill Black Cadillac. Without them being the sponsor of this video, I still would have purchased from them. And the way that it kind of worked out is I already knew I wanted this car. I walked into Bill Black. I had such an amazing experience with them. And then as it got closer to the time for me to buy my car, I thought I would mention the fact that we have a YouTube channel. I would love to show off the level of service that they've given me. And I would love to show off the genuineness that I've experienced from their staff. And if they wanted to work with me in some capacity, I would love that. And I told them that I would be talking about them regardless of if they wanted to do that kind of a sponsorship thing with us. So it's such a natural fit. And I am beyond happy with this car. And I'm going to fiddle with these settings for a little bit before I go inside. So yeah, I don't know if any of you are interested in electric vehicles, if you cared at all about seeing the details of this car, but it's such a unique experience. And for me, I've never wanted an electric car because they all look like a spaceship on the inside. They're very sterile. They have one huge screen in the middle. There's no buttons. And with this still feels like a luxury car. It doesn't feel like an electric vehicle. And that's what I was really looking for. So I'm so excited to take a road trip in this bad boy. Oh, there's a little light in my glove box. See, I'm just finding all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to sit out here and just enjoy this little baby. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So the sun has come out and I've got the outdoor filter for the camera with me because it is now so bright that I'm probably gonna need to put it on. Yeah, definitely gonna need to put it on because I'm still in the shade right here. It's gonna be hard to get this balance of it not being too bright and you being able to accurately see the color on the Cadillac. So this is the first time that Luke is seeing it in the sunlight. Honestly, it's really the first time I'm seeing it in direct sunlight. It was kind of sunny yesterday when I was running errands, but not like this. So let me show you. Here she is. So on this side, she almost just looks gray. But then I'm going to get real up close. It is so beautiful. It is such a mix of blue and purple and pink. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this in the sun. There we go. There's the pink. Now you can really see the pink purple. Ugh. So stinking beautiful. But I think I'm going to end it there, guys. Again, huge thank you to Bill Black Cadillac for being the sponsor of this video and being so genuinely lovely to work with. Not only do I now get a vehicle that I love, but I have a great relationship with them. And I just cannot overstate how pleasant and fast that car buying process was. It was absolutely wonderful. I am going on a little road trip with this thing this weekend. I don't know if I'll record that or not. I'm going to take the camera with me just in case, because I am going to go antiquing while I'm there. I'm going to Kingsport, Tennessee. So I am going to head inside, get to cleaning and packing, and get ready for that. But I just wanted to pop on here and say that's all, folks, and thank you for coming along with me. Let me know if you liked it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.